Contribute to the new order. See, the old order, we were slaves and victims. How many people are tired of us being victims and descendants of victims? So we're in the auspicious time to go from being victim to victor. TM.
Trademark, y'all, trademark.
Y'all understand what I mean when I say that? If that's not poetic, I use the words of a poet. How many people heard of a poet named Khalil Gibran? He said, will you be slaves of yesterday or free men of tomorrow? So y'all ready to be free men of tomorrow? Y'all too low. Are y'all ready to be free men of tomorrow? You gotta get your head in the game. It's good to be here, but you gotta be present. That's the difference between a slave and a free person. The slave is waiting for somebody to come or waiting for something to happen. You got to be able to see opportunity, then you got to be able to seize opportunity. TM. The free man is not waiting for somebody to come, they become someone and they make something happen. So now you should know that there's no such thing as problems, there are only what? No, listen to the white people. Opportunities for growth. Let's say it again, there are no problems, there are only opportunities of growth. There are no problems, there are only what? Opportunities for growth. Okay. So when you can see opportunity, so when you can see crisis as opportunity of growth, then you understand alchemy. Alchemy is the transition from one state of mind to the next. When you can see crisis as opportunity of growth, then you begin to understand resolution. Let's look at that word, resolution. The root is resolve, solve. Re means to repeat or do it again. Solve means to figure it out. It says, figure it out again. Solve is also the root to the word solution. What is the second principle of alchemy? Solutio. A solvent is something that you put something in, and that substance that you immerse it in begins to dissolve it. So you got to get your head in the game and figure it out again. When they say figure it out again, it means more. Resolve is will, it's stick-to-itiveness, it's focus. So they're talking more about will and sticking to it. What are they talking about? Resolve or figure it out again. Are they talking about reincarnation? How many people believe in reincarnation? It's okay, and they got the low hand. All right. We won't get as mystical as reincarnation. It said figure it out again because you've been here before. You've been in crisis before. And you figured it out. Everybody's in this room is a living testimony that all things work out. It might not always be to your liking, but it worked out. You ever got that bill like, damn, I owe $3,000? I ain't got $3,000. I don't know if I'm ever gonna make $3,000. You know, you start deceiving yourself. Make $30,000 a year talking about you don't know if you're gonna make $3,000. I don't know if my mate is ever gonna forgive me. It all works out. You get on a payment plan, right? And time is the healer. I know sometimes I sound like a preacher or evangelist up here, but we're gonna get to the root of that today. It's okay. I'm not scared of that. Take the P off of preacher and what do you have? Reaching. That's right, I'm reaching. Got my hand out. Trying to pull some of y'all in because some of y'all are out to lunch. Intellectually, metaphysically, like you hear some people's idea of view of the Kemetic legacy, like you really believe that. It gets too mystical and magical out there because that absolves them from having to practice it. Because they just want to claim all the sciences are lost, and that absolves them from having to practice it. So we saying, come on in, y'all bugging. Start with the basics. And each time I go and commune with my spirit, I got to go deep inside and reach for another and better way to tell y'all the same stuff all over again. I am a teacher, I am an educator. Evangelist, an evangelist speaks from the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. That's what an evangelist is. I speak from the books of Ptah-Hotep, Ka-Kheper, Ra, Sened, Kenti, Amen-Hotep. I am a Kim evangelist. They say, well, we don't need another one of those either. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, but we're about to find out. And by the way, I'm not another one of those, I'm the only one of those. There ain't no Kim evangelists out here. Because the others were afraid. The others were afraid that this might be misleading because it might resemble Christianity too much. But y'all all know better than that. Y'all know Christianity resembles our thing, our culture. To the point where if you take some of the major names out of Christianity and replace them with Kemetic names, it's almost identical. So we say all this stuff about from the ancient legacy to the living legacy, that's our thing. We're talking about getting our culture back. How is it not going to resemble Christianity? How is it not going to resemble Judaism? How is it not going to resemble Islam? When we know all those religions are 85% Kemetic anyway. And Judy Ra, you're an activist, right? A nationalist, right? Does it make you any less an activist or nationalist by coming down here to the communion? Exactly, no. Some people are like, why? It's too much like black church. All y'all want to do is go feel good. What's wrong with that? We walk around miserable all the time. Why can't you go to a place and feel good? That's part of who you are. It doesn't take away. You got different aspects of yourself. All of them must be fed. So we gotta take a second look at the people that don't want us to come out and hear the word. It said from the ancient legacy to the living legacy. Y'all know Christianity got settled as a series of meetings after 325 AD with Kemetic masters. Judaism, if you want to believe in Judaism, how long were they supposed to be in Kemet? 400 years. If you're going to be in Kemet for 400 years, that's all the formative years of your religion. How could you not be influenced by Kemet? That's like some of us talking about we ain't influenced by America. And we got our slacks, our Fruit of the Loom underwear, our updated car, our apartment, our house with European furniture, and we even get paid for their holidays. I ain't European, I ain't Western. And Islam. You can't even go back to Kemet and give a poor libation on the soil of your ancestors without the permission of an Arab Muslim. And they see the Kemetic thing as their thing. They see the Kemetic thing as their old ancestors that got misled by paganism. And Islam is the truth. It's all ours. There's a saying that says, some people say, well, we got to go forward, like brother said. We got to go back. You live your life forward, but you understand it backwards. Y'all understand? I can't even TM that. That was hot. I got that from a movie. You live it forward, but you understand what it's all about by studying what happened in the past. In the Kemetic legacy, we say, Nuk Seth Rekui Dwa'u, meaning I am yesterday. I know tomorrow.